like this fireplace right here for this security gate. It's like actually a real fireplace. All right, thanks. He's getting the approval. It's calling the Pentagon to open the gate. Oh. Thanks. Seems a little authority figure kind of guy. When a police officer knocks on your door, he is putting your life into danger. When a police officer knocks on your door, he is putting your life into danger. Remember those words, because that's a big part of this channel. When an officer of the law knocks on your door, he is putting your life into danger. Thanks. The yard is really cool too. Like the little flower thing there. Anyway, so they got their pizza. The road is called Lighthouse Drive. And the road that led to that really cool house is called Pine Valley Drive. So those two cross streets is how you find it. It's those two, Pine Valley Drive and Lighthouse Drive. It's a really cool neighborhood. Although I think the houses are a little too close together. I mean, personally, I would want a little more privacy than this if I had like a dream home. I'd want to be kind of like Foxcatcher guy, you know, where there's only one house and all this property, you know, this whole road led to my house or something. That would just be so cool. You know, it'd take like 10 minutes to get to my house or whatever. Wouldn't that be cool? Like to be that filthy rich. You got this long road, you know, and all these like security guards at the front part of it or something like that. You know, it's like there's no way you can get in unless you get like special access. That'd be really cool. I better get to a gas station before I have to stop off and buy one of these houses. But which one? All right, so now we're gonna say open sesame and see if this lets me out. This guy's kind of a butthole that works here. The lady that works here is actually kind of nice, but he was like, you know, thanks. Or no, you're welcome. That's what he said. All he did was make a phone call. It wasn't like he cashed a check or anything. So I was thinking about Ellen, the comedian, and I was thinking that, you know, I guess she's, you know, a lesbian, you know, that's what she claims to be, as a lesbian. But I wonder if she ever thinks of guys, you know, when she's with one of her other lesbian lovers and they don't know, because you don't really know what another person is thinking, you know, and secretly she thinks of a guy when she's with a woman, maybe. But, you know, how do they ever really know, you know, on the whole homosexual thing, or how they really ever know if someone really is one, if they're, you know, if that's really what they want to be, you know. Anyway, we're about to go to Buc-ee's, and speaking of beavers, you know, I pictured like Ellen at the table. This is like a crazy kind of dream, and you know, they're serving beaver, you know, and she's like, God, this beaver is so good. Where, you know, did you shoot this thing yourself? You know, so that's you know, I did see. I have to say on that joke, I did see Andrew Dice Clay. So that's some of, I usually don't tell bad jokes. I will, you know, but you know, Buc-ee is a beaver. Sometimes people do eat beavers, you know. I mean, if you're in the forest and you shoot a beaver, you can cook it, eat it, you know. But it's simply kind of a joke, and you take it for what it's worth. But it was a real thought that came upon me. I told you I was gonna be honest about all my real thoughts on the show. So that's a thought I had. Ellen sitting at a dinner table, other lesbians around. They've got a beaver at the center of the table that's been cooked, and they're all just eating the beaver going, this is just wonderful beaver. Where did you shoot this? In the forest? And, you know, all this kind of stuff. They're just talking about, like, where did you get this beaver? No one sells beaver. But anyway, we're about to go to Buc-ee's. We'll be there in a minute. I just messed that joke up. I just, the whole Ellen and the beaver thing. Buc-ee is not a beaver. Buc-ee's a chipmunk, I think. Actually, to be honest, I don't know really what Buc-ee is. I want to say that he's probably a chipmunk. But I'm going to look at some of the Buc-ee's merchandise to see if it gives a clue. Because it does say like Buc-ee nuggets or something like that. I'm trying to figure out what type of animal Buc-ee is, if he's a chipmunk or beaver. Now, if he is a beaver, then that joke does work. So the joke does work if he's a beaver. If he's not a beaver, then it doesn't work, but it's still funny because I'm talking about lesbians and beavers. Nevertheless, Buc-ee is something. And I think probably a chipmunk. Now, you know what? I don't think he's a chipmunk. I think he's actually a beaver. You know what? I'm right. The joke works. Buc-ee is a beaver. Now that I think about it, because there's something in there, I can see it in my head. It's some type of food item that's actually got a beaver on it. So Buc-ee is a beaver. I want to say Buc-ee's a beaver, because look at the teeth right here. Yeah, Buc-ee's a beaver, pretty sure. So I guess that Ellen joke worked. All right, so we're pulling in, and we're in need of gas. Someone has my parking spot, but that's okay. I'm gonna go way over to the right part of the field here, this huge lot. I'm just gonna use the outside one here. I don't even care about my OCD anymore. be cool if you could just put the money in to the actual thing. You can slide the money in and get the gas. Of course, they'd be like little ATMs though, wouldn't they? This is kind of like a moment in Wally World, you know? The long, big parking lot. Walking along here, you can see. It says they're slaughtering cattle. It's like Silence of the Lambs over there. So the total is $8.95. And what are these Beaver Chips? What are those anyway?
I'm pretty sure they're just potato chips. But
basically like potato chips?
Yeah, but like,
what are they called? Beaver?
Because I think it's the Buc-ee's theme.
Yeah, is the mascot, is he a beaver?
Yeah.
Oh, he is a beaver. So they're Beaver Chips. And this is the turkey sandwich. Okay. Just wanted to make sure it's beaver. For some reason I thought it was something else. Okay. I have not tried the Beaver Chips, so this is my first time to get a hold of the Beaver Chips, and I'll do that in just one moment. I'm coming here to the area where there's light. Okay, so we got it. It's kind of at a tilt here. I'm gonna turn the steering wheel a little bit like this. Right here, it's a little bit better. Get real cinematic. So this is what is known as the Buc-ee chips right here. Nope, I'm wrong. The Beaver Chips. Now I'm right. It's called the Beaver Chips. Forgive me. The Beaver Chips. See right here? And I did get my straw. For my Sierra Mist. Got some Sierra Mist. Well, the vlog is not completely over yet, but this is what I got. I just wanted something kind of turkey. So it's the barbecue turkey sandwich at Buc-ee's for $6. So we're dining fancy tonight. I'm gonna take a bite and see if it's even really worth it. $6 is a lot of money for me right now, especially since I'm moving out. Yeah, I guess my approval. So the barbecue chicken at Buc-ee's and the Beaver Chips and the Sierra Mist, about $8 or something, almost $9. Pretty expensive. I guess they bring a lot of pets to Buc-ee's. I don't know if they bring any pet beavers. We did identify that it is a beaver. I asked one of the attendants, I said, yep, that's our mascot, a beaver. His name's Buc-ee. It's like, thanks. I was looking in Cane's, or Raisin Cane's chicken fingers. They got a disco ball going on right there. Looks like they're having a lot of fun though, as a team. They're just kind of talking to each other, making that chicken. And when you pull up, they're big Cowboy fans. You go Cowboy, and they all scream, yeah! They have Go Cowboy. None of them like the Cowboys, but they pretend. They're like good actors. I always go in there and I go Cowboys! And you know I like the Cowboys, you know. Anyway, I go up to the window and I'm like, go Cowboys! And they're like, yeah! Nobody likes the Cowboys. I mean, I don't know. The Cowboys are good when they're winning. If they're winning, then everybody likes them. That's the only time they like the Cowboys, is when they're winning. You ever called a police station before? Have you ever called a police station? If you call a police station and you ask the police officer their name, they won't give you their name. If an officer knocks on your door and you say, "What's your name, officer?" they won't give you the name unless you open the door. If you have a glass door, then they will. So if you have a glass door covering and they knock on the glass door covering and you open your door, then they will give you your name. But if they're behind the door and you say, "Well, what's your badge number and your name?" they won't give it. But yet they're knocking on your door. They need to change that law. So if a police officer knocks on your door, they need to knock and give out their badge number. So when they're knocking on your door, like, "It's noisy in there. It's noisy. It's noisy. It's noisy in there. It's noisy. I'm a police officer. It's noisy in there. Keep it down." Right? They should go, "Badge number 577. My badge number is 577. My badge number is 577. Well, we're headed back, and we're leaving the North Lake Texas Motor Speedway area, and we're going to be going all the way as far as we can back to my current place where I reside. Well, that was September 22nd, 2021 AD, in the year of our Lord. It's about 10:17. Headed back to my current pad. Thanks for joining me. You're always invited to join me on my little escapades, my journeys, dropping off food to people's doors. Sorry that we didn't get to see Mickey Mouse. I apologize. I know Mickey Mouse is so much fun. Wee, Mickey! Wee, Mickey! Oh, Mickey! Mickey Mouse! So much fun. And I'm going to greenlight it. Y'all have a good night. Soon we'll be moving away from the mansions. And I will not be vlogging the outside of where I'll be. But I hopefully will continue vlogging some of the deliveries, and we'll see if Linda, maybe some adventures with Linda and Cole as well. Have a good night. Hello, sweetie. I'm home. There we go. Okay. Well, thank you. There you are. Thanks so much for joining me on this escapade. Got these from Kroger. It's the ones they were throwing away. But this home is not for me. Since I identify myself as a Christian man, I have only one home. The home that never, ever ceases to exist. Your home that you're in right now will not last forever. My home lasts for all of eternity. I have one home with my Messiah, Jesus Christ. And he lives in a very, very large, huge, eternal mansion filled with gold. And there's feasting that goes on all the time. Lots of eating of food. You ever notice a lot of this has to do with food? Food is symbolic for the ultimate feast that we will have in heaven with our Messiah. That is my home. This planet is not my home. I do not claim it as my home at all and never will. I was taught that my home is elsewhere. But we do have pads, and I've stayed in many of them. As long as I know that, then I am fine. Now, here's another lesson about home. I was taught by my acting coach, Bob Lavelle, in New York at the Actor Studio when I went to the New School University, the same school that Bradley Cooper went to, and Sean Baker, the film director. He taught me this. Bob said to us, he said, your home is your body. In the Bible, it says your temple is your body. That's where you live. You live in your body. Remember that. So wherever you are, you're in your body. That's your true home. Well, thanks for joining me. I've got a lot of packing to do, and I'll show you some of the packing I've already done. God bless, and Godspeed. So this is some of the packing I've done right here. This was a Walmart box right here that I put some fragiles in. And I've got all these books and things like that. This shelf's lightweight. I might keep this one, I'm not for sure. I'm probably gonna get rid of this one and the old recliner. I might keep the couch. I will keep the table and a few other things. But just because I decide to keep it does not mean it'll last forever. The place you're in now will never last forever. And then a few other things too. Probably keep that. I might keep this and the PS3. It's a good Blu-ray player. Probably keep a few of those things. We'll see. I'll definitely let you know as I go. Whether they'll be hour post or 5-minute post or 4-minute post or 10-minute post or 15-minute post or 20-minute post or even longer, I'll let you know. So I will continue on. Vlog. I just got a message. Oh, better call that person back. Vlog is over. I'm gonna try out this thing right here. See if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Here, so it's this thing right here. Never did it before, but it's like, it takes 20 minutes. You just keep it on here. Kind of my Halloween. Ooh, ooh.